dark shadows moving in the woods, and I have no doubt that whatever I have resurrected is sure to come calling for me.
It was the woods themselves. They're alive.
Evil dead. They got up on the wrong side of the grave.
Our next film, The Evil Dead, is what is known in the trade as a ghoulie, or a splatter film, meaning it's full of blood and guts. The guts of people and the guts of animals. There is much slicing and dicing of human body parts in this story of the awakening of dead spirits at a vacation cottage in the mountains, where 5 young people are spending what turns out to be one horrible night. Sorry about all the blood. There's probably 60 minutes in this little 85-minute movie, 60 minutes that we couldn't show on TV. It's just too gross. The Evil Dead has some eye-popping special effects, but it has many more nauseating special effects. And you know, I sort of don't like a movie that makes me wonder whether or not I'm going to barf at it. So it may be campy to say you like this kind of picture, but I certainly did not.
I didn't enjoy it either, but I think I would have to give credit to the craftsmanship of the film. It was obviously inspired by Night of the Living Dead, and it's a very pure film, and that apart from all these other dead teenager and knifing, slashing movies that we've had over the past several years.
Yeah, I just wish that they didn't have as much guts in it. I mean, I think that maybe some of those other things that you throw away and that maybe someone's rebelling against, I think might help a picture like this, rather than just, you know, if you want to see twice ground beef, go to a butcher shop. I don't know if I want to see that in a movie theater.
I got you. Down for The Evil Dead, the movie about teenagers and restless corpses.
Acknowledge me.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JEFFMAN316, your pop culture reporter, and we are, let me get the banner going, we are watching the original classic, The Evil Dead. So welcome to The Evil Dead watch along and chat. Anybody that's here now or joins us later, make sure you drop a like on it. Comment to your heart's content to get the buzz going, and then hype up any video that you watch of mine. So let's see who is already here before I dig into the formalities. Hope you're well, Miles Sprim. Yep. Rick, I think you responded, but I haven't read it yet. Yeah, so I said, how you feeling? Hey, what's up, Star Wars Collecting Hobbies? You didn't beat Rick, but you did beat Doug. And hey, Rick, how are you doing? Said Doug. Can't wait for Tuesday seeing Evil Dead Burn. Yeah, I'd be interested to see, did you like it? Let me know, what did you think of Evil Dead Rise before you go see it? Tell me your feelings of Evil Dead Rise. Smash Mouth. Really? They're still together? Think you'll see it tomorrow? You're talking about Evil Dead? You're going to see that tomorrow? Friday, Lauren Elena County Western. What is it? You mean country Western? I don't know who that is. I don't know anything about country Western music. I don't like country Western music. Yeah, what does that mean? That's what I'm asking. What does that mean? Who are all these people? I'm feeling pretty bad right now. I got to go to the doctor Tuesday. Sorry to hear that. So positive vibes. Let's send out to Rick. Hopefully he'll feel better. Look, I'm trying not to have the light too bright, man. It is super hot. And I don't want to get too hot with the light shining in my face. So, I saw Evil Dead Burn. Watch my out of theater reaction. I liked it. I thought it was good. I think if I rank them, I'll spoil that part. I think I like it better than Rise, but to me, it's nowhere near as good as the 2013. Man, that movie is fucking awesome. I just love it. Thought it was good, and the girl in Evil Dead was attractive for a demon. Which one are you talking about? The red hair, the mother? I like the mother, and I like the young girl. I could not stand the 2 children. I just wanted to smack them in the face every time they were on the screen. And I didn't like the girl who was the main character, who was pregnant. I thought she was, I just thought her acting was bad, man. She didn't have any fucking emotion whatsoever. Yeah, the mother. Yeah, I like the mother. She was my favorite character. The interaction between her and the little girl through the eye hole, peephole of the door was pretty awesome. I didn't like like I said, the children at all. And I didn't particularly like how convenient it was that they found the Book of the Dead. In this movie, I'm not going to spoil it, Doug. to keep it generic. The way it interconnects with the Book of the Dead and the way all that happens, you'll like it if you're like me. It was more original. It was a better plot point as far as getting to the meat and potatoes of the movie. But either way, so the gore is off the fucking charts, man. I'm surprised that some of the stuff that was in it made it into the movie. Let's just say it that way. I actually thought the secondary, like the supporting actress, was hotter and a better actress and may have done a better job if they had let her be the main person in the movie. But either way, I think you'll like it. So in this watch along, we're going to be watching the original, though. So what are your thoughts of the original? So Doug, how do you like the original versus the like this Evil Dead 2 or Army of Darkness or Ash versus Evil Dead or the new ones? How do you like that? And I didn't mean country, but also autograph. That's what I figured. What's up, Gigi? I'm glad you came back. Gigi commented earlier and wanted to know were we doing a watch along, and I told her we were watching the original Evil Dead. Yeah, how you been? How you feeling? Hopefully you're doing better. It's good to see you. I'm on the fence. I like Army of Darkness a lot, but I think that version of the character is basically what he is in Ash versus Evil Dead, and I think I like that show better than Army of Darkness. It's pretty much that exact same version of him. But let me go ahead and get the pleasantries out of the way. So, this is the original Evil Dead from 1981. It really wasn't rated, but I think if it was rated today, it would probably been NC-17. Without commercials, it's an hour and 25 minutes. But we're going to be watching it on Tubi, so it's got commercials. And I got my steel book. You can't see it. Shit, hold on one second. Let me see if I can fix it. I've already got my steel book in. This is the one that comes out this week. Here's the artwork. I kind of like that artwork. I like the original logo better. That one's okay. I do like that they used the classic artwork of him on the back. That's what I used for the thumbnail. This is got the movie in the original aspect ratio. It's 1.33. I think what we're going to watch on Tubi is actually widescreen, so it's matte. This has got commentary, picture-in-picture, join us, the undying legacy of Evil Dead, treasures from the cutting room floor, at the drive-in, discovering and makeup test, theatrical trailer, all the stuff that basically was on the movies is ported over. And this is a Sony release, so I'm sure the picture quality will be good. So, yeah, big hugs for Gigi. Hopefully you're feeling better. You can't remember too much of 2, but isn't 2 basically the same as 1? I watched a video where Bruce Campbell explained it, and it's pretty, once you hear it, you'll kind of understand. The original core group of friends who made the Evil Dead, the first one, lost the rights to the first movie, but they wanted to do a sequel. So he said that they had to redo some of it. So basically he goes, Ash would not return to the same cabin. He's not stupid. So literally they reshot like the beginning of the movie. And he said about the point where the demon, the entity, whatever it is, knocks him out of the doorway and into the forest. When that happens again in the second one, that's literally where the movies intersect, and you could watch the rest of it. So it's literally it's a retelling of the beginning and then a sequel after that. What's going on? What?
You gonna lie?
What am I looking at?
I got on a jumpsuit.
Oh my goodness, my wife's wearing a big onesie.
But look how it's made. Look,
I don't need to see this.
Look.
I wish you could see it. It's a fucking big onesie.
It gathers.
She wears these jumpsuits to work, but literally it's a one-piece thing where you zip up, and I tell her it's literally a onesie for
for
adults.
This does not zip up.
Hold on a second. I don't need to see your onesie unless you're gonna be taking it off. And then I'll get off here. In 2 weeks you're seeing Nick. Hey, that's cool. So what's he been doing? What's he been up to? He hadn't dropped on here very often. Yeah, we all here. I hope you guys feel better. Where am I at? My wife distracted me. Good evening. You sound better. Must be the alcohol. No, I haven't drank much. We went out all day yesterday, and I recorded that. What do you want to call it? Voiceover last night, dude. When I got back, my allergies were kicking my ass, man. We were out and about all day long, from like 8 in the morning to almost 8 at night, and outside a lot. And I don't know, when I got back, man, my allergies were, I had a headache, my nose was stopped up. It's still a little bit, but it's better. I took some stuff today. So I appreciate you thinking about me, though. Yeah, it was, I was congested as hell last night. It's been 15 years. I can't remember my old YouTube channel email, so I made this one with the same profile. Well, that's cool. Doug must miss your boyfriend. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything that I know of. That's what I'm thinking it was, because as soon as we got back, man, I couldn't breathe. But I do have some alcohol that can knock it out, because I was sneezing quite a bit earlier. So let me say cheers to everybody and hope you guys feel better. What you guys been up to? Who other than me saw Evil Dead Burn this week? Kicking his ace. All right, let me get in here. So it was 1981, an hour and 25 minutes, basically NC-17, because it's not rated. 5 friends travel to a cabin in the woods where they unknowingly release flesh-possessing demons. The larger or longer take on this: 5 college students take off to spend a peaceful weekend in a remote cabin. A book and audio tape are discovered, and its evil is found to be powerful once the incantations are read out loud. The friends find themselves helpless to stop the evil as it takes them one by one, with only one survivor left, with the evil dead who desperately tries to fight to live until morning. Me too, brother. That's kind of cool. It doesn't matter. We tell him we miss him, like to see him. So obviously the main star of this movie is Bruce Campbell. He'll always be Ashley Ash J. Williams. You get Ellen Sandweiss plays Cheryl. Betsy Baker is Linda. Teresa Tilly is Shelley. And I'm not going to read the whole cast, but Ted Raimi, it's called Fake Shemp. He's one of the Deadites. Ivan Raimi. So it's basically all the Raimi brothers, because Sam Raimi wrote and directed this. It gets a 7.3 out of 10 on Internet Movie Database. Most of the ones are pretty glowing reviews, but this is followed obviously by what we were talking about, Evil Dead 2. Army of Darkness came after that, and then you got the remake. You got Ash versus Evil Dead, the Star series, which I loved. I wish they had made one more season. You got Evil Dead Rise, and then now we got Evil Dead Burn, and I can't wait to see Evil Dead Wrath, because man, they said it's going to be a prequel to the original. That's going to kick ass. Kick ass. Y'all arguing the semantics of boyfriends, girlfriends, and what you can call them. What's up, Cara? Hey, did you see my hunt? I bought something out of as tribute to you. Look at this popcorn bucket I got. Did you get this popcorn bucket? I don't buy popcorn buckets, but this one was so big, I had to buy it. I bought it for that, because I figured it's the same logo as Superman, and I like the blue. But dude, it was like 21 bucks, and then damn a large popcorn at the theater I went to the big theater to see Evil Dead Burn, because we were out of town. Large popcorn was like 14 bucks, so I didn't pay hardly anything extra to get that. Cleaned up. I hate when they do that. I haven't watched that Blu-ray, that 4K Steelbook yet, so I'll let you know what it looks like. See, I wasn't a Supergirl hater. If you guys watched it, I liked it, but it wasn't that good. The villain is bland. They did her a disservice, man. The story is not good. And nobody has still answered my question, whether this is a spoiler or not. You know, the obvious point of the movie is her trying to save Crypto. So if she can be poisoned and then this yellow sun heals her, why didn't they just drag Crypto out into the yellow sun and have it heal him? Why didn't that work? Yeah, I know. I remember you telling me about that bundle. I haven't bought a popcorn bucket. Like in my last video I was showing you, they got the popcorn bucket for Masters of the Universe. I'm not paying $50 for a popcorn bucket, even if you get a large popcorn in there. Like this literally I paid single digits for this bucket, and it's huge. So I can actually use it. I've got popcorn in it in a bag. I don't want to, get butter and shit in there. So I literally got popcorn in the bucket. You've been broker than the Joker. That's cool. Yeah. They had the Lobo one. I'm not paying $50 for a Lobo one. No way. Carry on. You're allowed using one carry-on bag, so as long as you can put it ahead or you can put it in something and go under the seat, you should be able to. Hey, what's going on, Alan? Did you see Evil Dead Burn? And what are your thoughts? Anybody that's in the chat, I'm going to do a ranking video. I do want to warn people that have yet to see Evil Dead Burn. There are 2 instances of animal harm. Yeah, I was going to mention that if I review it. I agree with that. I didn't particularly like that scene because I didn't think it added anything to it. So I'm not going to get into the spoilers, but I will say the same thing. I didn't see any reason other than they wanted to end up having a dead-eyed dog, but you don't have to die to have that happen to you. That you can get possessed. So they could have possessed the dog. I didn't like that scene at all. I thought it was unwarranted and it brought nothing to the movie, so I'm not going to say anything else. But exactly, I agree with that. It was very unnecessary. It was stupid. Other than to prove that father is a fucking prick. I was glad that I wanted him to die the whole movie. But anybody that's seen it or up to this point seen them, put your rankings down below because I'm going to do a ranking video and I'm not going to tell you what my rankings are now, but it is probably going to be very controversial, let's just say, about where I put some of the original ones. So how would you rank 1, 2, Army of Darkness? You can include Evil Dead. I mean, Ash versus Evil Dead if you want. And then you got the 3 new movies. Yeah, no, they actually sort of, I'm not going to go in, they show some violence towards an animal. Yeah, I think it was 50 something in mine. I didn't look. The Masters of the Universe, where it had Skeletor on his throne with He-Man walking up, that thing, I picked it up. It felt flimsy as shit. And I know it lights up, but it ain't worth $50. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I think you're going to be surprised where I put the original. Rip off of which one? Either way, we got to get this shit started. Hey, before you leave, tell me your ranking. If you haven't seen Burn, that's fine. Rank the other ones. Tell me what your ranking is. I will tell you this, though, before I rank them. And this will be a little spoiler because I'll say this in my video. There isn't a bad Evil Dead movie. They're all entertaining in some way. And even though the 3 new ones ratchet up the violence and don't have as much comedy and humor in it, there's some humor in Evil Dead Rise. It's just not as much. But the gore in it is like spectacular. as far as the effects. I know some people are busting on it because of the CGI, but it didn't take me out of it. CGI, some of it was practical. You could tell it was a mix. Yep. All right, so I'm getting ready to start this bad boy up. I don't even know if I've got Tubi on. Are you ready to start this thing, Dougie Fresh? Since I always use you as the barometer. Where's my Roku? There it is. I'm so unprepared. We got 11 people watching. I bet I need 11 likes on this thing. And I started a goal. If you want to contribute even to like $1 to the chat, with super chat, you can help choose the next movie that we watch. And he's the timekeeper too. Yeah. Yeah, but I'll be doing Fandango. Okay. I've got this movie on Fandango too. Does anybody care? Can we watch it without the commercials? Hey, Sandy, what's going on? I'm late doing stuff next Sunday, going to my friend's concert. He's a lead singer. What's the band? Do you guys want to watch this on Tubi or do you want me to watch it on Fandango? Yeah, they're all pretty good. They got some type of entertainment value to all of them. Choose now. I got it on Tubi. But I can watch it on without the commercials if you guys want. If you guys want, I'll do this thing with without the commercials. I'm down for that. I got Shudder, HBO Max, and I got it on. Got to get up early. So what's your ranking? Tell me. All right, I'm going to do this. I said I was going to do it on Tubi. If nobody cares, I'm going to just watch it on Fandango at home. If Doug, if that's what you're watching it on, I'll watch it on that too. Your rankings in the chat? Okay, I'll go back and look. Hey, I was thinking, is anybody getting Obsession this week? I've already got mine, just so you know, my copy. You're on Tubi? All right, well, I'll keep it on Tubi then. Doug, I'm watching this thing on Tubi. So I'll let you know when I got commercials and you can hit pause maybe. You waiting for Peacock first since it's hitting the same week? All right, I hit play, but I'm probably going to have commercials. I'll let you know when I'm actually starting.
Pick your machine and let the fun begin. Your lucky bunny's here to cheer you on.
What kind of bullshit is this? My AirPods aren't picking up. Hold on a second. There we go. Vintage candy. You mean like it's made like old school candy? I think she might have. I was thinking about doing one of the watch-alongs with the movie Obsession if people buy it. I'll ask her when next time she's in the room. All right. I'm past commercial, so I'm ready for the countdown. Doug, you ready? Cheers, everybody. You ready, Dougie? Oh, that's kind of cool. Let me know some Born Ready. Okay. Yeah, do they have candy cigarettes that blow to smoke? All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Evil Dead. The Evil Dead. I always thought the title card was kind of cheesy back then. The filming took place between November 79 and January 81. Yeah, I know. It's just because they didn't have any money. All right. Somebody said they did their ranking for me up here. Where is it? Oh, here you go. All right. You got Evil Dead 2, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, the remake, Rise. Haven't seen the new one. I'll give you one little spoiler. Since the first movie is kind of recapped in Evil Dead 2, and Evil Dead 2 had more budget, because obviously that's why they made it. They weren't happy with, how popular it was, of how they wanted to make it a better movie. I always thought Evil Dead 2 was better than Evil Dead. That's cool. Yeah, that is true. The other big difference between Evil Dead 2 and Evil Dead is there's way more campy, hokey, funny stuff in the second one than the original. I think he said the only difference is probably going to be that head bashing scene that's in it, and ironically enough, that's what they had to cut in Evil Dead Burn. Ashley, Ley, Ashley, Ash for short. Yeah, back in the 80s, man. See, people didn't know the pain we went through back in the day with movies like this, trying to make sure you got them uncut. Yeah. Yeah, see, it might be kind of nice, see? Hey, Stephanie. That bridge. That reminds me of that bridge in, what was that Chevy Chase movie? Funny Farm? When they're taking their furniture to them, and they try to cross that little rickety bridge. Does anybody think the remake slash requel, whatever you want to call it, is actually a true sequel? Because is it the same cabin? And this car right there is sitting in the back, and they're on top of it when they're talking. When she comes in here, I ask her if she know who that is. Yeah, that is kind of creepy. I got the box set. I didn't order the VHS. Every time I order the VHS of something at the same time, the fucking order gets like delayed. Like Leprechaun did that. My damn Leprechaun arrived like 2 weeks after everybody else's because of the VHS. You mean the shinning? We don't want to get copyrighted here. She's in the bathroom, I think. Hold on a second. I'll yell louder. She might be downstairs. I didn't get the Leprechaun replacement, and I've bitched at them 3 different times. I still don't have my disc. Two things. One, Doug wanted me to know if you've heard this country music singer. Hold on a second. I can't get my mouse to move. Here we go. Lauren Elena. You've heard of her? She's heard of her. You like it? Like her? He's going to see her. Hey, in front of my computer stand, I think in there's 2 little brown boxes, one laying on top of each other. One of them's got my Obsession movies in it. Will you bring them in here? I want to bring me the box that's got Obsession in it. So yeah, she heard it. I don't remember. Didn't we talk about that before? Thank you. No, 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 no. We should watch this. When it does you say come on Peacock this coming week? Hello. They'll release a special edition of it. Doesn't have enough special features in it. So in this, they already arrived at the cabin. I got the Blair Witch replacements. I've gotten all of my replacements so far. Like I ended up getting the Rocky ones. Remember that I did a video about that. I had to fight them over the Rocky ones. So on Friday, maybe we'll watch Obsession. You guys want to watch Obsession? I was looking about The Shining. It says the It says the 144-minute U.S. theatrical release. It says is the full version. This extended cut is often available on home video under the title "The Extended Cut" on Blu-ray or the 2-disc special edition. Kubrick also created a shorter 119-minute European cut. Both are technically considered his director's cuts. The 4K Blu-ray has the 144-minute cut. Yeah, we do need to do the original Wicker Man. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about. We want. Are you getting Obsession, Doug? So on the Shining that you guys have over there, is it the 119-minute European cut? Because it looks like most of the because it looks like the 144-minute is the full length version. Yeah, I know. I think I saw it. I didn't particularly like it either. I'm starting to get pissed with these steel books anyway, man. Like that, I mentioned it in my latest video, that steel book for the Dark Shadows. I'm not paying 50 fucking bucks for like a secondary movie that really wasn't that much of a hit to have a 4K steel book. That's ridiculous. I wonder why we didn't get one for Obsession. They'll probably make one next year with the director's cut. He's going downstairs, going down into the. Is it a basement? All right, so yeah, the US 4K has the 144-minute version on it. You don't want to double dip? Yeah, I don't really like double dipping either, but every once in a while, yeah, I find myself doing it. Hey, Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. So how'd these two guys get these three chicks to go away in this cabin with them? He's just kidding around. Come on, Linda, give me a flashlight. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the pain too, brother. I think collectors are what's keeping physical media alive, though. This double dipping, slip covers, steel books. If it wasn't for all that, physical media would probably die out. All these special editions. I'm running out of space anyway. I'm starting to buy the smaller. I got Tubi ad, man. I got 4 of them, so my movie's paused. I'm starting to get some of the thinner, regular editions of the Umbrella titles because I don't need a book and art cards for every single movie that comes out. I haven't watched it either. It's kind of cheesy though. It's been a while. I watched it, the original It. I remember watching it in between when the new It came out and It Chapter 2. I remember watching the original in between those. What people need to be pissed at PlayStation about is not the fact they're not going to put movies on disc, but that'll allow them to phase out the disc version of their player, which means that's one less way people can get an affordable 4K player because they'll end up making it just the digital only version of their game systems. I don't play games anymore, so my son does, and he's been digital. He doesn't even buy the discs of anything anyway. So when I asked him about it, he was like, "Who cares?" All right, my movie's back now. It's good. It's just because it was a TV movie. It's kind of cheesy. There, Ash is going down into the basement. I like the camera work they do here with the panning around. I haven't watched this in a while. The last time I watched an old school one, I watched Evil Dead 2 and then ended up watching Army of Darkness right behind it. Obviously, because of the way it ended, you want to watch Army of Darkness once you watch it. Yeah, I know. That's why I hate it. Damn, man. Could those pipes be like dripping anymore? That's wet. That thing's dripping wet.
That's what.
If you say "that's what she said" one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
They're smart to do that, man. Why not? Sony was the original creator of Blu-ray, so why would they do that to their customers? I haven't watched the Siskel and Ebert review, but they obviously didn't like the original Evil Dead. You saw that little thing I put at the beginning. I wonder if they liked the second one. Does the poster for The Hills Have Eyes? Yeah, get that bug out of my fucking face, man. Really? Because of that? Was it like a class action lawsuit? It's the dagger. And you get everything else. Let's fuck around with the Deadite shit. The Book of the Dead. I'm gonna break your face. What kind of dialogue is this? I had a piece of candy, man. It melted. There was an uncut version of Halloween 3. What was cut from Halloween 3? This is Halloween 3 uncut Blu-ray UK for $30. Somebody signed up for 24. What's uncut about it? I thought we looked that up and they said that all American releases were uncut. Alleges that Sony's closed ecosystem and strict 30-plus commission on digital sale resulted in excessive anti-competitive pricing for approximately 12.2 million gamers, and it's actually 2.7 billion. Holy shit. I thought we Googled that back in the day and it said that all American releases were uncut, that it was uncut in Europe. Sucks living over in Europe and you get all your shit cut. Here it comes. Kanda. She's nuts. It's funny, like Ash is actually like the adult, serious one here at the beginning of this movie. I like those shots outside where they show the moon and the clouds rolling in front. Yeah, but is the US version uncut? I thought we looked that shit up. I got me some of these sugar-free gummies. Yay, sugar-free. Yeah, it's weird. They cut violence, but they show people fucking on TV. These eyes, this part where the eyes shot, that used to weird me out. I don't need to see their eyes that close up. He pretended to be asleep. That's stupid. So you guys get all the shit cut over there? What other famous releases do you have it's cut? What's that supposed to be? A monocle? It's similar to the shape of the necklace that uh, brother gives his sister in the new Evil Dead. Take a look. It's beautiful? Really? Give me some sugar, baby. Really? The ending was cut? The Evil Dead is outside the window. How dare they? How dare they start kissing each other? Yeah. I can't remember. Was there some nudity right there? Or she in her bra? I think it was unrated back in the day. So, like, now it would be rated NC-17. Or you send me a link. What'd you send it on? You shared a link where? I don't have anything from you on Messenger. The last thing I got from you on Messenger. Oh, it just popped up now. I'll read this later. Is it anything any good that I really should? So the storage is the main thing, because from what I've been reading about this, can the human eye see much better than 4K resolution? It said it can. Huh. If you get closer to the display, though. It says far away, though, your eye's probably not going to see much better than 4K. So if you had a really close one. I don't remember that either. I like this lady. What's her name? This isn't Linda. What's this character's name? The one in the woods. I always liked her better than the one that was with Ash. For their micro budget they had, it's kind of cool how they did this with the branches and stuff. Spread eagle. Yep. I'm gonna spread like an eagle to the sea. Spread like an eagle until the branch enters me. It said if you were really close, you could, but at a distance on a big TV, your human eye is probably not going to see much better. I know I won't be able to see much better. Look at those cheesy shoes she's got on. It does say fly. I made up a new version. Oh, there's where we get some nudity. Spread it. Yep. The tree's playing hoochie coochie with her. She's breaking free. Yeah, that was my version of it, Gigi. Here it comes. Run, Forrest. Run through the forest. Yeah. Always something there to remind me. Man, she was farther out than you think. She got them moccasins on, man. She's trucking. I got the Blu-ray releases that came in the books, but I don't actually have one of the books. Well, that evil entity didn't get them drawers off because she still got them panties on. Keys? Remember in a Halloween, that's the one part I hate when Jamie Lee Curtis is like, the keys! The keys! I hate when she says that. I want to smack her upside the head. You better get it. You better get it. Come on, girl. Get it in the hole. I always thought that was funny. Then she's like, oh, like, fuck you. Alan Jackson. I remember Alan Jackson. Yeah. Way down young on the Chattahoochee, something, 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 hoochie coochie. That sucks. Macaroons. So nobody answered about my idea of watching Obsession next week. Or maybe the week after. If not, we have to find something to watch. Georgia Asphalt. What the fuck is that? What's Georgia Asphalt? I'm going to add 4 of 6. Explain it to me like I'm 5. What is this? He's drinking a juice box. Playing games. Quit playing games with my heart. This is the only Evil Dead movie that's on Tubi. Gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We lay rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Okay. I didn't know the next, whatever you want to call it. All right, here, I'm getting ready to come to the end of my ads. Let's go. Come on, hurry up. And the movie's back. Holy shit, that much? Taking you back to the 90s. Yeah, I remember that was a popular song when I got married. Cheryl, Cheryl, Cheryl. You didn't get any of it back? Did they find out who did it? No, he said in his storage unit, somebody broke into it and stole everything. She's like, take me out of here, Ashley. The car won't start. piece of shit. It's not going to let us leave. There you go. You talking about the Evil Dead VHS? I don't remember it. I don't know if I ever owned the original VHS or did I get the Anchor Bay one. I can't remember. Huh? There's no road. He's like, hold on. What made him stop? If he's got to walk that far, what made him stop? Ashley. Really? I don't know what song. You have the Anchor Bay DVD with a ton of features. Anchor Bay was great. I love old Anchor Bay stuff. I kept most of mine because there's no, back when you would upgrade it to Blu-ray originally, people really didn't want the DVDs. So some of those things sell for quite a bit of money now. You had to pay for a replacement lock? That's stupid. The bridge is gone. I love the voice. Whose voice is this? I love the voice used on the recorder of this thing, man. It sounds pretty badass. Wonder who that is. For me. That is dumb. The rest of my shirt is nothing. It's a jersey. So it's got Deadpool. And then it's got his logo here. And there's nothing else. The back says a number and says tacos. I got it at Walmart back when the first movie came out. She's possessed. They're fucked. One by one, we will take you. I wouldn't support PlayStation at all, man. Uh-oh, here's that pencil. Ow! Right in there. Ugh. Ugh, I used to hate that. Fucking that ankle up. That's cool. I know I've got Last House, Creep Shows, Madman, Halloween 4 through 6. I don't know if I've got Evil Speak. Because she's thick, it's catchy. Yeah, man, that. BET. Realistic looking violent stuff is what gets me. So I know they did a good job on that prosthetic foot that they were digging into that ankle. That was pretty good special effect. Obviously, the cool thing about this is everything's, practical effect. And now the moon is going to get covered up. Look at there. BET uncut. Aww. He gave her a kissy. I always like that camera angle right there, looking out of the floor. We were at the 43-minute mark. Well, it's only 80 minutes, so. Remember that tip drill video? I don't. Take the bridge. I thought he told him the bridge was out. Look at her eyes. Uh, what happened to her whole fucking face, man? What are you talking about? Just her eyes. Look at her face. She worried about her eyes. Her whole fucking face is it's flaking off. Oh, that was a little strong. Woo! We'll burn that cold out or allergies. Go to bed, get some sleep. We just got the crazy ass friend of ours. His face is rotting away in the basement. Really? You have an Evil Dead shirt from Fright Rags with her under the floorboards. That's cool. I'm glad they recreated that in the new Evil Dead. You're a rocker, not a rapper. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I said fighter, not farter. They didn't hear that glass break when they all go running. That dude got a damn machete on sticking out of his back of his on his belt. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Ha ha! Really? I like that shirt. That's what he's talking about. I like it's got the book on it too. And I like they use the original low Evil Dead logo. I like some old school rap. Dude, I was big into Run DMC back in the day. That's cool. My dad used to record everything under the sun on VHS. I don't know if he recorded any BET though. Oh, cut that face. Ride 'em, cowboy. I don't know. Probably. He's sending it to me on Messenger. You could put it here in the chat if you want. Ash getting everything like dropped on him. That's some balsa wood stuff there, man. They should have had it where the Deadites couldn't touch the dagger. Ow. Hank Williams. No, thank you. See, like Merle Haggard. There's the hand. This part, that's a little bit too much of that yelling. You think he'd be a little more scared looking or yelling himself, but Ash just sitting there going, ugh. What are you trying to share a link of? I can tell you. Damn, this is where he's spitting up shit everywhere. What if that was milk they used? Ash is like, what in the fuck was that? You talking about like the Wikipedia? Like once you on the page, Anchor DVD list. You could just go up to the top of your address bar and copy the whole thing and paste the whole link in there. I just found one of their pages that lists all the releases by Anchor Bay. Damn, man. They were the shit back then. Mommy's with the maggots now. That'll be let's just say that'll be pretty cool you're wearing that shirt. I think I got the list. It's en.wikipedia.org/wiki/list of films released by Anchor Bay Entertainment. All right, I got 6 ads, so my movie's paused. I've got the big Suspiria thick like release, and I think I still got Opera. Cool. I'll check that out. It's by release date, it looks like, so that's kind of cool. Well, maybe not. How's it? Oh, it's an order by date, release date. What was the last one they released? You know, a lot of their Blu-rays are rare, like Adventures of Ford Fairlane. Um, it was some other one that I looked up that I had that was worth a lot of money. I can't remember. Oh man, I've been drinking all my booze. Oh, I got one left, but that's the heavy stuff, the one that's like got more alcohol in it. I still got ads. I got one more after this one. I liked it. I like all those movies though. I mean, basically those Italian giallo slashers. I like all of them. Man, this fucking alcohol I haven't had in a while is making me sleepy. I always get these ads about games now. I need some booze. There are no ads, and we have more slots. Well, that's basically the poster. Right there. The one you sent there, that's basically the poster. Mommy loves you to death. I liked her character. I just didn't like her kids, other than the young girl. Those other two are pain. Oh, and even her older kid. Well, that was her sister, right? Even her sister, I didn't like her at all. I thought she was a bad actress. You got vodka? I got mine's rum. Okay. Then we'll leave her here. That guy's cold. Cold as ice. Need to find some flavor packets. This dude is not a good friend. He's trying to leave everybody behind. What kind of flavor packets do you like? Who would get naked in the tub? Is she awake? All right, Ash's girlfriend woke up as a deadite. Shit's hitting the fan. She weirds me out sitting there laughing like that. I remember the Girls Gone Wild stuff. Do you remember when the WWE did the crossover with the Girls Gone Wild? That laughing got on my nerves. Doug, before I forget to tell you, make sure there's a mid-credit scene and an after-credit scene for Evil Dead Burn. Make sure you stay through the whole thing. Which one? Before that one? Ignorant. Ignorant. I know a lot of ignorant people. Stephanie, you know a lot of ignorant people? I think Carl fell asleep. She's been answering her text. She rescued one too many cats from a tree. Don't you see, Ash? They're alive. All this fucking laughing, man. It used to get on my nerves. I can imagine if you were living through this, how it would get on your nerves too. You said Hawaiian Punch Crush Kool-Aid? I forget whether it was Kool-Aid or whatever. There was a grape one I used to like. Killer if you can, lover boy. That'd be good. That sounds good. He can't do it. I'd do it just to make her shut up. Yeah, I love the Crazies. I even like the remake starring the guy from Justified, the one who played the bad guy in Live Free or Die Hard. I like the original and the remake. That's George Romero, right? Did anybody see the Scooby Doo shirt that he got? There's always been a dagger. Yeah, do you not know what the fuck's going on in there? I mean, every single movie, even this one, had a dagger in it. Yeah, like I said, both of them. You dumbass, don't let her out of there. Cheryl. Ashley. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that shirt. I saw your picture. You gonna see Doug? There's Doug. There's his shirt with the Universal Monsters and Scooby Doo. I thought it was cool. Rawr. Um, probably. Look, I gotta start my thing up here. For some reason, it paused when I went and looked at Doug's photo. I can't get my audio working. What's going on? There we go. Probably Night of the Living Dead. I'm a huge Night of the Living Dead fan. It's ironic that I got the 4K from Criterion, and it gets on my nerves a little bit. The audio is so good. It's got the damn crickets in it so loud that in some scenes it just gets on my nerves. Was he making any coin doing that? But I think it'd be a once in a lifetime opportunity. That water's not looking too clear there, bro. Yeah, I ordered it. I think I just ordered it from one place. I got screwed on at least one of the Amazons before when I did that. Let me see. I think I ordered from Amazon. Yeah, I ordered from Amazon, but I ordered it like immediately as soon as it posted. I'm at work usually when these things get posted and I don't see them, but I got a couple people that usually message me now and tell me when stuff gets dropped. So if somebody posted a message asking me had I ordered it right when it came up, and I said no, and I got it like right that morning that it was posted. Now that's a cool shirt. Doug's talking about 4th of July Crypt Keeper. I love that artwork there. That's kind of cool. You did fall asleep for a few minutes. I was lying down in the cool air. You just got home and was so tired, fell asleep in my cosplay. What did you cosplay today? Supergirl again? Are you disappointed that that's not doing so well? Man, she's spouting out that milk. That sweet milk. I get pissed when they tell you that that you're going to get something on a certain date, and then for some reason, like I ordered uh, the second wave of that Rambo 4K set as soon as it posted, and then immediately it told me a date. Well, that date's passed, and now it says it got changed to "We'll let you know when it'll arrive." And then they released another batch of them, and now some people have dates on there. So I just hate how they do that, and then they end up screwing people over because it's almost like they oversell the product. Yeah, let's see you in Supergirl cosplay. Excel his calendars with his hit girls. I wonder if she believed him. That's cool. All right, Ash. Grow a sack and cut her up, man. You can't do it. Oh, he's getting all misty. Oh, Linda.
Stop it, I'm getting misty.
I wished I had some more in here. I'm on my last drink, man. What's WR? Need a piece of ice in this one. Let me see if I can do this without spilling it everywhere. Yay, I did it. Yay. American Werewolf in London. All right, I got ads again. Roku Ultra. They're advertising themselves on my Roku device. You do look spectacular. I got a bunch of frogs changing color here. Sony RGB TV, huh? I wish I could play some of these damn games on here and cash out $500 like these fucking guys. Tang Luck. If I would get Tang Luck, am I gonna win $500? Yeah, I got there. I kept my Hills Have Eyes original one. Maybe I should do a video showing some of my old Anchor Bay ones that I end up keeping that I didn't like ever think about getting rid of. Now he's out there going to bury her. Man, he's got the excuses lined up, didn't he? Okay, I might do that. Crack out some of my old Anchor Bay DVDs and talk about them. Well, didn't they was it at the end of Army of Darkness? They actually helped send him back cuz he was at the store. He was in the store at the end of it. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to go with the route of what a lot of these people do and buy bags to put every single one of their movies in. That's just way too expensive. I just try to take care of them. Sometimes you get them new and they're scuffed. You changed the payment method because I had to, and it changed to we'll let you know until August. It shipped and delivered. Well, mine still says, let's see what it says. Mine said August 11th for over a month. No, August 5th. August 5th. Sorry. Mine said August 5th for like over a month. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Shit, I can't find it. Let me look. Rambo. And now it says order received. We'll email you when we have an estimated delivery date. So now it doesn't even have a date on it at all. Dude, I can't get this thing to scroll back up. He put it out one calendar. He did put out one calendar. 2 films you'd love to get. Oh, the 2 Count Yorgas. Well, didn't I see that arrow set in that new hunt I just did? Even the girls were embarrassed because his wife was clearly annoyed. Obviously. I thought in the alternate ending it was in the future and he was old and had a big beard. Yeah, I mean, that's like I said, Amazon sucks when they do these exclusives, man. I hate the fact that you get those exclusive steel books and then now they're not exclusive anymore. Then they're release and put it on Walmart. Like that, I mean, or it'll be a Walmart exclusive, and then it'll go where everybody can get it. They need to change the artwork when they do that. Like that Child's Play Steelbook was originally an Amazon exclusive, but now you can get it in Walmart. That's fucking bullshit. He couldn't keep up with her. Yeah, that's the one I remembered. All right, Ash is back in the house after dismembering his girlfriend. What's this noise he's hearing? It's been a while. I don't remember this part. I remember that jump scare at the window. Good shot. Huh? Get that door shut. Damn, man. Smashing them fingers. Totally understandable. If you feel comfortable, you can send me another one. I mean, I like to see it. I like the costume you did. It's like you go all out with those things, man. You look just like the characters. He'd be like batshit crazy by now. That and that basement would be like flooded by now. There's so much water dripping through there. Well, that's actually blood now. Well, it looks like blood dripping. And it breaks and splatters all over him. This is when the blood comes out of the wall sockets, filling up the bulbs. This was in that trailer that they were showing on Cisco and Ebert. Blood dripping on the lens. That's kind of a cool effect. They're making it red in there. We're gonna get you. He's back going batshit crazy at this point. Now he's hearing all that shit in his head. The damn film's burning up. Shit. That's the one of the sounds I can't stand is drips. Like if something happens and like the faucet's dripping at night, I have really good hearing. I can hear it in the background. That's cool. Does your costume look closer to like the Supergirl TV show, or does it look closer to what she's wearing in the new movie? The clock's going crazy. I like that camera angle upside down, looping up to his front. Had Bruce Campbell done anything? I got commercials now. Had Bruce Campbell done anything before this? Was this the first thing he did? Looks like he was in a ton of short stuff, like 5 minutes, 30 minutes. It's Murder in 1977. The rest was just like short films and stuff. So this was like the first major role. Huh. He was an executive producer on Evil Dead Burn. He did a movie called Going Back, and then he did that movie Crime Wave, which I've seen. Thou Shalt Not Kill Except. I don't remember that. Or Striker's War was the name of it. He was in that. Oh God, more ads about the stupid app games. Okay, that's cool. She was a good Supergirl. I don't think she gets enough credit just because the plot and or the script of that movie was kind of shit. Appreciate you stopping by, Alan. You rule. Appreciate you too. Love you too. Hopefully you do have a good week. So he doesn't chop off his hand to the second one. Yeah, he doesn't chop off his hand in this one. I think he chops it off in the second one and puts the chainsaw on it. I wish I could win $700 on these apps. Yeah, I'll see how I'm going to do it. Do I want to do it just a couple movies at a time or pick random ones? What do I want to do with it? If you watch Evil Dead 2, it's not gonna be on Tubi. Which I don't care. We can watch it if you want. I mean, I own it, so. We can watch Evil Dead 2. It's quite. I mean, I know I've got a bookcase in the basement that's probably got. Let's see, probably 50 or 60 of them. It's too much for one video. I mean, if I want to talk a little bit about some of them, I might break it down into different ones. Everything But Burn is on HBO Max currently. We can watch the second one. Most people probably own it on some form of media if they don't have a streaming service. Yeah, let's do that. Because then Obsession will be on streaming. That's cool. We can do that. We'll watch Evil Dead 2 next week. I like Evil Dead 2 more. I mean, I like the first one. But I think I don't know. I know it's only an hour and 25 minutes, but I think some of these parts get stretched out a little bit. Like the premise is hard to fill an hour and a half movie with what they have being trapped in the cabin for no more than's going on. So I think they do more because it gets batshit crazy and they do more with him in the second one. I think that's why I like it. The effects, are a little bit better. Yeah, I think, 3 definitely, man, because it's a lot more characters in it. I mean, he's been literally by himself with the Deadites in this one, 2/3 of the way through it. He carries the whole back half of this movie. And it's good, but they just do more with him as a character and expand him, and it's got more humor in it. That's a good effect there, that gunshot to the face. It reminds me of some of the gore, the way they did in the Dawn of the Dead, the original one. There's the book. Yeah, do you wear a wig or do you dye parts of your hair? No, mine's not done. Remember, I got commercials. Mine, he just poked his friend's eyes out. When you got them Tubi commercials, man, they're like 6 at a time. We'll watch it, the second one on like HBO Max or streaming or whatever. I'm already blonde, but sometimes I wear wigs. Like what about like the Harley Quinn? Doesn't she have pigtails that are one blue and one red? Doug jumping the gun. Well, he watched it. He watched it without commercials. The book looks cheesier in this one too. Yeah, we'll watch it since this is the only one on Tubi. We'll watch it on one of the other streaming services. We won't have commercials in the next one next week. He's trying to reach the book. She's whipping him basically with the with the fire poker. That dude's hair turned white when he became a deadite. I like the unrated version of the remake. It's not really 100% a remake. It's more like a requel. I still think the original exists in that universe. All right, all the deadites are melting now. They're using that stop motion shit. And now there's silence. You can hear the crickets. Your hair will fall out. Oh, look, there's some they're like rice almost. Is that grits? That's cool. Big damn hands coming out of them. I remember when I watched this for the first time, the decaying part was kind of silly, and then they like beat up on Ash and then splash him with everything possible. I was like, that dude is just getting the worst end of this. Bruce Campbell was a champ for taking all this nonsense. 3 times, no way. I'm glad the Hulk's in it. I like the Hulk. Punisher being in it would be good. Oh, really? What'd you have to do? The summer come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. That's cool. That's cool, as Carlito would say. He survived. You probably win that fight. You talking about those big Hulk hands? They bought some of those for some people at work. Oh, that sucks. Ash is walking out of the cabin. I remember when they showed that leaf when I first saw this. I was like, oh no, no way, it's not ended. This is the part he's talking about at the end. When he hits him, like jump to Evil Dead 2 and the part where he goes flying out into the woods and lands in the water. They said that's where the two movies connect. It's like a continuation. Well, that was cool. Like I said, I love all the Evil Dead movies. It's just that I think there's lots that are better than the first one. So either way, so now it is over, Doug. You like see a blonde Gigi? All right, so next week, boys and girls, we will watch Evil Dead 2. I don't know if we'll watch Army of Darkness after that. Maybe we'll eventually watch it, but that's cool. Night of the Demons is what automatically started playing on mine. Did you watch Hokum? No. But I've ordered the Mummy, and should get it. Let's see. I'll watch it this week. I'll order the Mummy. Let's see, when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it coming? It should arrive Wednesday. So maybe I'll have watched it by the time we do another watch along. My Severin order that took a damn month finally, when I got a bunch of cheap Blu-rays, that order finally shipped. I should get it this week. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I'll probably just wait and watch it on my 4K though. Didn't they say there's Backrooms? Is Backrooms coming to digital this week, or did they cancel that? Food coloring and Play-Doh and all sorts of food products. Sometimes you can use to wash out for the tips if you want to do a wig. That's kind of cool. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to hop off of here. I got some shit I got to do before bed. I might have an eBay package I got to get ready. But I appreciate you guys coming along for the fun ride. We watched the original Evil Dead from 1981. And right before this, a couple hours ago, I posted my weekly movie hunt. I apologize for everything being late. You know, when you have a couple days with no power and internet, you get shit behind. So we went out of town, and I found an antique mall that had some cool old stuff in it and some movies. So I've got a video of that coming out. And I did went to a Barnes & Noble that had Criterions. So you're going to get a Criterion hunt this week separate. Yeah, now have a nice evening. Yeah, that just comes after the credits though anyway, right? So it's not that big a deal. Yeah, it was after credit stuff. They didn't add anything to the actual end of the movie, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, yeah, you have sweet dreams, and it was really great to see you again, Gigi. I really appreciate you stopping by here. So, all you guys remember, make sure you putting likes on my videos, and even if you don't watch all of them, hit them all up, hype them, watch the videos, whatever you want to watch, but at least hit the thumbs up and like each one of them. I really do appreciate it. Doug wants to get off here. Well, it's now 11:07 in my time, so I got to get off here. Get ready for bed, so turn the banner off. I didn't put the comments on the screen. Do you guys like it better when I do that? Let me know. I didn't do it. Nobody usually says anything. Should I have put them on there? Do you guys like it better when I do put them? Yeah, I'd use the Cybertruck as a generator though, so at least I didn't lose anything, any of my refrigerator stuff. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too. It was good. Okay, well, once it's like digital, let's just say I know several ways I can get it without free of charge. Let's just say you were 2 minutes behind. You don't need them on the screen. I didn't know. Some people like them, some people don't. So if you're watching on a TV, I know it helps. It's a cool feature. All right, boys and girls, I'm getting off here. I really appreciate everybody watching. Watch my video that I just posted, and watch out for some other cool hunts that I did on my trip. And you'll get them this week. And then watch my haul video that got delayed from last week. Post tomorrow, like I said, because of my power outage. So either way, yeah, glad to have Gigi back. Hopefully Rick feels better. Glad to have Doug. I'm back on here. As far as now, he's back up to full speed, going out to movies and doing everything. Glad he recovered from his leg. Yep, that's cool. All right, well, I'm getting off here. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JEFFMan316. JEFFMan316 Live is right there. I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there. Wait a minute, I don't have my outro? Hold on one second. I like my outro video to be on there. How did my outro video get deleted? I need to fix that, so I'm not going to leave until I fix it. I must have deleted it by accident. Well, that sucks, because I don't have it on this computer. So you're just going to get dead air, man, when I exit off here. That sucks. Oh well. All right, boys and girls, I'm heading off. So until next time, this is JEFFMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying you guys be safe out there.